And like you could have got me like you lucked up and got to the playoff, bitch. I won that bitch in convincing fashion, bitch. I blew pretty much almost every team I played out.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I said I'll take that. I know what in my league, right? In the leagues, I've won 23 consecutive games without a loss. Can you say that? Can you say that? I'm just saying, I won 23 consecutive games without a loss. I'm saying you can't mention a win because you can't get them. Nigga, you got one of the best teams in fucking Brandon League, and you losing in Brandon League, son, to trash ass niggas, son. Oh, you know what? Who, Merc? Call me what you like, bitch. But make sure you add Super Bowl winner behind it. Yeah, for real, son. Matter of fact, nigga, don't talk to me till you win a game, bitch. I am the champ, bitch. And I deem this as a rule. Matter of fact, bitch, you don't win your next game in grid, bitch. I'm kicking you out.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
He don't know.
The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
He don't know.
Take it in the end zone.
You have to get the nigga. You have to pull out the Zodiac calendar for that nigga.
To the 22-yard line.
So that bum ass nigga.
Ready, 95, 56, 52, here we go, D.
Breeze now on first down. The attempt on
that
the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Well, how about that adrenaline?
First trash-ass 49ers in Brandon Lee.
Catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game. Straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an
right
effort.
Before I played the Super Bowl.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
He lose so much, it's hard to keep count.
To throw, it's Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Tyler Irvin back deep. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
That bitch just want to be in the conversation because he can't talk about no wins, so he's just trying to get in on anything.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Marcus
No, I'm just your guy,
to take
bitch.
him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very
I'm not your
manageable
guy.
second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right.
Damn, I tried to throw that bitch to that nigga.
Back at his own 6-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
I'm not a guy, son. I'm just better than you.
Just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you?
That's cool. I'm
one
okay with
man
that.
wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I can't wait to. I hope they fix that
We've seen a
animation
couple
shit.
of Super Bowls start 2-0.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about the sack, nigga. The sack was legit. I'm talking about my dude when I was fucking they was running their route. They bunched up and hit each other.
Giants, Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos, Seattle when the snap went over the head.
They weren't pressed. They was downfield when they hit each other.
It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
All right, that's what it was.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24.
Hiking that bitch before I get set up, boy. You
down to the
fucking
Packers
bad.
24. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers tight.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Wide open.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
Oh, Merc, that minus dedicating that song to you, ho.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Merc, because every time he closes his eyes, he thinks of twerk.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Boy, these bitches really ain't blocking today. Y'all just don't want to play, huh?
It's a loss of 2, now third down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now.
Okay.
The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front.
Cool.
So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the...
Three-man rush. Come on, fellas. Y'all killing me. Nigga wide open. I'm about to drop that bitch off, and y'all just not holding y'all block.
Third down, it's a loss of 7. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Harris to return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over.
Every time you close your eyes, you think of me?
10.
Faggot. Yeah, you heard that bitch, huh?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he
said he only taking me on 2 occasions.
Down he goes,
that bitch gay.
Like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready. You ready? Over. Pilot, 64.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
21. 20 seconds.
To throw is Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
It's possible.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Packers.
319.
I know.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Out Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I didn't do it. I did one hot route.
Packers have the first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
That man played the ball, son.
Incomplete.
He wasn't going to get the fucking pick.
On this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. It made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Ain't that how Merck make her money?
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete.
Good fucking defense, boy.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got? What you got, Heavy?
Throwing again. Rodgers.
Oh, my God. What was that?
Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
I can hear the sigh of relief all the way up here. A dangerous throw, backed up in their own territory and throwing an out route, and it got jumped, and they were fortunate it was only batted down and not intercepted.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Of course.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Breeze. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on third down.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Look at this shit here.
They're going to be incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
Huh?
So it doesn't look like they're going to be
I'm talking about the route that nigga ran.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away.
I had no 50 high routes. Bitch, I did one fucking high route.
After grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum
Dog,
after
there
getting
you
the
go.
football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Go where?
35 yards on the return.
Oh,
Picked up
okay.
some good blocks as well.
First you said you wasn't insinuating I'm doing a whole bunch of hot routes. Now you saying you are. Make your mind up. You said I did 50 hot routes just now.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. 2 yards on the
earlier you said no, that's not what I was saying. You're like, oh, I was just saying that's what they said in my league.
Outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
Man.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
But I'm wondering what else I'm taking. I'm confused.
From the 45 on second down, Breeze.
Oh!
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Pick that
He
off
was trying to get it
right
that time to Ted Ginn, and it's third down.
Yeah.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
But partner, anytime
Thomas
someone
coming across
tells me
the
that
middle.
fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead. You've been.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as
I
well.
don't understand why you don't make that block, dog. You don't even go out on that play.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Let's go.
Inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. That's a heck of a way to convert on 3rd and long, and he showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
Niggas getting burned. What you talking about? I had negative passing yards, bitch. Now I got 187 to your 34. That's odd. I can't say it, but I can say it now. How about you get some yards? I got more passing yards than you got total yards. You got it, but who about to lose? Who about to lose now, though? Who about to lose now? Yes. Oh, yeah, it's over for you.
Because he went up and got the football and converted on a down. You shouldn't. 3rd and long like that. That's supposed to be an incompletion at the least.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh, good fucking bat.
Too tough to hold.
Damn, that nigga was open.
2nd down. So he can't hang
He was
on
open.
He
was open.
An expression that I've heard, maybe from you.
Because he came in and batted it down, but he was open. He had steps.
Well, you know a coach said
that,
right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 26 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That nigga just want some dick. It ain't happening.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. On 2nd down and 4, Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Go! 52. 52's the mic. I got you. Pump. Check.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Going up top. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Nah, I was laughing because man really was about to let me try to catch that bitch.
This is going to wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
All right, T, let's try. All right, T. Kill. Over. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again.
Oh, man.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd
How?
down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown. But
How many times? Wow, that's like I'm supposed to care about that.
Intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way. But I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And able to find Graham, complete. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Well, sometimes
no, he went for the bat and I was possession catch. But look, you didn't see his hand up there, kind of batted down.
He doesn't move quite as fast as he used to.
Wow,
but he still
okay,
knows all
Ron.
the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Rodgers now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 33 yards that time.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw off these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. We have played 3 quarters.
Bitch, I was, boy, you would have dropped back, bitch. I was throwing it to Adam.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Oh, my gosh, dog. This man hit wild, son.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Man held
Packers
me.
are able to stretch that lead out
Oh,
further.
okay.
Crosby
Okay.
connects on the extra
Cool.
point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base.
And that's caught inside
Damn, that
the
nigga hit
35.
me. Man, help you score this man.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 82
Good game, though, dog.
yards. And the Saints get a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back.
You want some more dick
here.
after this, dog, or you done?
Back, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I know. I'm just asking if you want some more.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are two scores on the plus side.
This bitch got 8 yards passing, and you want to talk about me.
Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first
you
downs,
beat me by 7. What are you talking about?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Less than 7?
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
They fuck over me.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Handle that, Bert.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
He was doing the out route.
Guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down.
Yeah, he did. He did out route. It was the out route.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think
he did an out route. It was a 10-yard out. Trust me, it was an out route. I saw him.
Completing the connection.
And the only reason why he pulled off him because I threw it to the underneath route. If I would have thrown it to the underneath route, he'd have stayed on Devontae.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood going into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is,
I said a good game, dog. You ain't going to tell me good game back?
Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in
Come on.
case there's a tie?
Man, the game over, son.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2
ain't stoned me all. You beat me twice. You beat me today?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come
all right, like
up
I said,
2nd and
you beat
12.
me. You didn't stomp me though.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to
I win this one. But you said you stomped me.
On the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
All right, that's what's up.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Breeze going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
How? You talking shit to me, so I'm not supposed to talk shit back? Okay. I'm sorry, Ron. Say whatever you feel like saying, dog.
Line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
I get a good game now?
319. 54. I don't even know why this team showed up.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now Jones.
Man, they made me go up there.
3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Hey, man.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Rodgers. His throw caught at about the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to
I was like, man, why can't I throw the ball? Bitch, I look, this bitch was shrugging this nigga off.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would.
Wow. So I can't.
Yeah,
all right. All right, man.
Kiko Alonso in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time.
It's a screen pass, and these niggas, I mean, I got it. I got it.
A disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Rodgers going to throw. And that's complete to Adams.
That's right.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, that bitch
This is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Thank you. Stupid ass nigga blocked me into you.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Wow.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I didn't know he had pressure on him. I just thought he just overthrew that bitch like crazy.
In this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit.
How am I calling bitch? Bro, I'm calling man. I'm calling.
He goes down.
No. It's a man.
This is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations.
You see my defensive play right there, nigga?
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh,
right.
Without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Wow, son, I'm calling buku fucking plays. Cover 4, cover 6, what? Cover 2.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive
You are
goes
lying.
backwards,
So I never called him cover
punt
3.
it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh, wow.
Goes over
man, dog, whatever, son. Whatever, dog. Like, nigga just always trying to find something to whine about, son. And you talking about me, my nigga. You talking about me, my nigga. You wildin', son.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
He got 29 yards that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That burst good for 20 and a first
Good game,
down.
dog.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Today's final score, Packers 35, Saints 12.
You want some more snake?